I want to start a learning revolution. Universal primary education has achieved that more children in sub-Saharan Africa are in school, but they are not learning as much as they could. In some countries, children leave school after 6 years without having acquired basic literacy or numeracy skills. So how do we change that? The teacher is key. But teachers in sub-Saharan Africa are often poorly qualified or unqualified. The demand for professional learning opportunities for teachers is so high that current systems are not and cannot cope with the present 21st century demands. Now, there's evidence that the quality of student learning is not strongly correlated with formal teacher qualifications, or even with how long a teacher has been teaching. Instead, it strongly depends on the basic way in which a teacher teaches. In order to tackle the basic need for children's learning, we sensibly need to support teachers' own professional learning to be able to teach more effectively. And we do not just need to do this for new teachers, but also for the teachers already teaching in school. So what can we do to empower teachers so that they can give children access to higher quality education and thus give children better opportunities and greater well-being throughout their lives? At the heart of my proposal are school-based professional learning for teachers and a focus on learning in the classroom, both of which are achieved through interactive pedagogy, open educational resources, and digital technology. So why are these important? Let's start with pedagogy. To improve student learning, what would you do most urgently? You would focus on good questioning, group work, assessment for learning, and so forth. This is what our OER for Schools resource does. It was developed together with Zambian teachers and offers a detailed and complete program for school-based professional learning. Our resource makes innovative use of specially produced video clips, some of which you can see in this application video. We've done a number of successful trials and are now ready for wider engagement. One clearly needs open educational resources to go with both professional development activities and in the classroom. OER is great. However, how do you get OER into schools? Many OER providers assume that either you're fully connected or you're not connected at all. Either you have access to a high bandwidth connection or, well, maybe we can send you a CD. In reality, there is some connectivity, but it's variable. So how do we leverage what's there without assuming too much? There are some great strategies for doing this, but often they are not applied to OER. So there's work to be done on the digital technology OER interface. Another important connection is between digital technology and interactive pedagogy. Digital technology in the classroom has the biggest impact when used with interactive pedagogy. So if you're using digital technology, you have to make sure it's effective, and that means using it with interactive pedagogy. Without this, digital technology leads to little improvements in quality. The present proposal is innovative because I am not focusing on just one, but on all three, in order to achieve the highest quality learning outcomes. My own career has spanned all three areas, and I have an appreciation of the key issues in all of these. This fellowship will allow me to take a break from academia to facilitate real and lasting collaborations that will help change the face of education in sub-Saharan Africa and beyond. I believe that I can bring the right people and organizations together to make this learning revolution happen. I am planning to work with educational organizations and NGOs to collaboratively develop and then trial new teacher education programs in a participatory, respectful and inclusive way. As an outcome of this project, unique new open teacher education programs will be available that focus on the key issue in universal primary education now, raising quality. The programs will be used by higher education institutions for distance programs, by schools for peer-led programs, as well as by education ministries for regional or national programs. I am planning to work with technology companies and NGOs to trial and evaluate open source systems, such as Ubuntu and Android, together with relevant applications on various types of hardware, including tablets and Raspberry Pi, seeking to address issues where possible. As an outcome, we arrive at feasible technology implementations, which are low cost, low power, robust, and highly usable, and are appropriate for the above teacher education programs. Working with OER initiatives, we also bring together a selection of the most relevant open materials, including open textbooks, into a library of supplementary material and develop software for storing, updating, searching, and reusing these OER locally in schools. Together with the educational institutions and technology partners, we conduct further holistic trials for school-based professional learning for teachers and learning in the classroom, supported by interactive pedagogy, open educational resources, and digital technology. Thank you very much for your time and for considering my proposal.